out today, yeah?
Yeah.
Tired after last day, yeah?
Yeah, it was good. Like my mind was going 1,000 miles an hour after, like trying to remember everything. Like it's pretty intense. So yeah, it was.
But you find, you know, when you stagger the modules, is actually a bit, you know, you retain a lot more information and you actually enjoy it a lot more. Okay?
Yeah.
So the plan this morning now is to do module 3. Module 3 covers licence and laws, rules of the road. You know, basically your roadcraft, how to control the bike on the road. Nothing too hectic. Listen to the instructor in a couple of videos, and we'll take a lunch break then. We'll probably do a bit on the bike, just to get you back on the bike comfortable. Yeah. Take a lunch break, and then we're out on the road then the second part of module 5. And that's basically put back into practice what you learned the first day, and the roadcraft, and let's put the two together on the road today, okay? Nice and relaxed. Again, you're going to get it wrong, you're going to get it right. Doesn't bother us, okay? Once you understand why you got it wrong. And that's what my job to explain to you what you know. So, looking forward to it. Nice day for it, nice sunny day. So, any questions before we start?
No, I just definitely know I need to go back through the braking sequences and stuff like that there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the whole objective of, you know, we just want to get you, you know, it'd be very unfair to put you straight onto the road, okay? Get you back familiar with the machine. We'll go back through your slaloms, your figure eights, just a recap, and that you're comfortable on the bike before we take you out the road. Okay, remember, we go with your pace, not mine. Alright, so we're module 3 now. Before we start, just draw your attention to here, we've got fire exits over here to your left and behind me. Meeting point is out in the car park designated area. Smoking is outside and the toilets are behind us. Okay, happy enough with that? Mm-hmm. So, module 3, a few things we're going to cover: legal requirements, rules of the road, being seen, road surfaces, road and lane position, to name a few. Okay, so we're going to get into that now. And if you've any questions at any stage, you know, if you're not sure, ask me. That's what we're here for. Okay, ready, Paul. So now we're going to head on the road. It's the second part of module 5. Feeling nervous?
Very.
Good.
Very.
Okay, it's the guy that's not nervous, the guy you're watching. Okay. So basically, what we're going to do now is fit you with the radio. We're going to do a comms check and then a safety brief. Okay, that's basically it. Then we're heading out on the road. Actually, we'll do the safety briefs first. You are responsible for your own safety on the road. You must comply with all road marking and road signage. Okay. If I give you directions on the radio and you don't hear it, just tap the top of your helmet and repeat the direction again. Okay. Now it's just a couple of guys out for a spin on the bikes, guys. Nice and relaxed. Okay. We go at your pace, guys, not mine. All right. It's going to be nice and steady. If at any stage, you know, you're not comfortable, you want to ask a question, just pull in and stop. You know, draw my attention to it, and we'll pull in. We'll have a chat with you then, and we'll move on from there. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to warm up in the car park now, just to get you back on the bike, get you comfortable. And like I said, I'll give you the comm check, then we're out of here. All right? Okay. Good stuff, all right? And we got the weather for it as well.
Savage.
All right, excellent. All right, let's go.
Cheers. Yeah, so just about to head out on the road here now. Absolutely shitting myself.
Right.
It's
I was literally going to do something like that.
Yeah, so Tony's putting cameras on the bike, and yeah. But anyway, as I said, I'm absolutely breaking it here. I'm a bit nervous because obviously there's an awful lot to think about, trying to coordinate all the limbs and everything at the same time. But look, I'm looking forward to getting out there. He says I'm ready, so as long as he says I'm ready, I go with it and see what happens.
Congratulations, okay.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks so much.
How'd you find that?
Oh, it was brilliant. An incredible feeling, like, and you know, when I was going out there, I never thought we'd be getting up to 80 and 100 kilometers an hour on the road. Like, and I mean, I was kind of worried because, you know, I haven't had that speed on my face other than...
And that freaks a lot of people out, the fact that, you know, they're getting used literally to the wind in your face, you know what I mean? But, you know, once you get over that, actually get on the road, you know, and just, you see there from, you did the work the first day, you know, and that all paid off at the junctions, at the roundabouts today, you weren't under pressure, do you know what I mean? You know,
the traffic was kind as well.
Yeah, well, you know, it's, you know, you take it when you can get it. But the thing about it is, we try to emphasise is, the skills you learn on the IBT, it's not about passing your IBT or your tests. For the rest of your biking career, you're using those skills, you know what I mean? You know, it's onwards and ups from here now. Get your bike, get out the road, and it's practice.
I'll be back for a pre-test.
Absolutely, but you know, as I said, low speed skills are perishable skills. If you don't use it, you lose it, and you lose it really, really quickly. So, you know, as part of your driving test, you're going to be asked to ride the bike at walking pace, do a U-turn. So it is practice, you know. And you know, roadcraft is a skill. It's, you know, it's a long day, it's a lot of concentration, you know what I mean? But entirely in a good way. It's enjoyable, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, look, really good. We'll just sign off your paperwork now. Cool. And we've just gone through the syllabus with you there, Paul. As I said, we just want to sign up there now a few things. So, from my point of view, again, any questions? We're happy enough?
No, I'm happy enough. I mean, I'm sure I'll have plenty of questions once I get a bike and I get on the road, like, and if I have any questions, I'll contact you, like.
As I said, you know, the more you ride the bike after this, you know, I get it. You know, it's a lot of training over a couple of days. So even though you've had a break between the sessions, you know, but the more you ride the bike, that's what he meant. You know what I mean? So.
I think now is not to leave it too long, I suppose.
Exactly.
Before I get a bike, but if it ends up a bit longer than I anticipate, then I'll just come back to you for a half day.
The door's always open. There's no issue, you know.
I do value my life, so it's worth it. It's worth a few quid, like.
Yeah. Okay, so just on a bit of feedback there again. Very steady rider, smooth and safe, corrected faults during the course. We're making an excellent rider in time. So from day one, you know, in the car park, you got it wrong, you got it right. But again, as the day went on, Paul, you know, we coached you and you understood why you got it wrong. Do you know what I mean? And if you think back to it, we talked about self-analysis, right? And by the end of the first day, we were laughing, joking, I did this, did that. But if you listen to yourself, what were you doing? Self-analyzing. You told me what you were doing wrong. And that's all we're looking for, is the fact that you understand why you made the mistake. Same with you had a few issues on the road today, nothing major, it happens all the time, but you know, you now understand why that happened. Do you know what I mean? And that's the bottom line is, you have to understand why you made the mistake, because then you can correct it, okay? So very simple rider, safe and smooth, correct the faults during the course, and make an excellent rider in time. Practice. That's all I can really say to you, okay? If you agree with that statement there, sign there.
Happy.
Congratulations. Pass your IBT. Okay. Just a couple things for you in relation to your IBT cert. Okay. So that is the legal document. Okay. If you rode out here now on your own bike and you were insured, okay, you are legally covered to ride the bike. However, if you ran the RSA tomorrow morning and said, I did my training with Tony there yesterday, they'd say, we have no record of that. I haven't posted in the counter for it yet.
Okay. So
you won't be on the licensing database for a couple of days, okay, but you are legally covered to ride the bike. Now, it's very important you understand, this is only valid for 2 years from today, right? If you don't pass your test within 2 years, how are you, Tony? You're back again, okay? You'll have to do a module 5, okay? So basically, what the RSA are getting at is basically this thing of riding over 10 years on an old provisional license, that is gone, okay? You are required by law to carry this, okay? So what I suggest you do is laminate this, and if I remember on Garda Síochána stop here, Basically, you've got your learner permit and you've got your IBT cert. Okay. Under no circumstances do you give that to an insurance company. All right.
Okay.
There's only one of these. I cannot issue a second one. All right.
Okay.
So if they look for the number on it, that's the IBT cert number, and that's my number there. The guy who trained you. You start on it there. Okay. All right. So once again, really well done. I mean, great. I mean, think back to the first day of the course. I was literally hanging onto the bike, like 3 meters and stop, 3 meters and stop. Right. Look where you are now.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
it's amazing. Yeah. And apart from that, it's a bit of fun. You're not in front of the bike, you should be on it, right? Look, once again,
thanks very much. Really
congratulations.
appreciate everything. Thanks very much.
Oh, fantastic. Look, it's nice to train guys who will listen to you. Do you know what I mean? And the old saying, you drive a car because you have to. You ride a motorcycle because you want to, right? You're here because you want to be called up. Really good. All right.
Cheers.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Cheers.